Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. This is the Market Beast. Another video on Xpev. I know, guys. So we're basically still in the market. We're going to see if we can squeeze at least $40 target out of this play. And I'm just going to go over a few things in terms of the weekly candles so that we'll all understand why I'm still interested in this market moving higher. Although it's not guaranteed. This isn't financial advice, of course. Let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we explore only price action. Okay. Welcome, new subscribers. Let's go ahead and dive right into the charts here. Shall we? So today's October the 11th, 2021, and the current price of Xpev is $37.77, slightly positive 0.2% for the day. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekend. Here's what I'm looking at if you're new. So yeah, we've been following this descending channel. We're looking for a breakout of the descending line within this pattern here. Our conservative target has been met, or exceeded rather. We did not get stopped out, although we did not have a stop out. This was kind of the, I can't say recommended, but this was the stop loss that we would have used, the 33.46, if we did have a stop loss and we bought stock. We're currently entertaining options that we only have like 30% left of our contracts in the market. And we did close out our insurance policy as we said we would do a very small short-term insurance policy. Although I don't think the market is going to go up right now. I mean, if it does, that's great. I mean, we're invested, right? We're long the market. That's what we want to see happen. But I don't really like the close of the weekly candle. Okay, let me just kind of show you guys. Let's actually erase everything. So basically, and I want to pull up the volume. So notice there's still no volume in the market. So what I like to do is when I find a pattern, the pattern that I just erased, as we did explain, I like to position myself in the lower portion of the pattern that I'm able to successfully identify, and that's what we have done. So if the market does decide to retest the previous level of resistance, as it is this descending line, if there is an official breakout, great. Again, we're in the market, so this way we're ahead of the crowd, or we're positioned to the best price that we possibly can enter the market before the breakout, and of course experience those profits as the market moves in the direction that we are anticipating, which is to the upside in this case. All right. So if it does move higher, great. What I wanted to show you, let's kind of erase everything once again. So when I pull up the volume, again, notice that there is no volume. I mean, someone needs to step in and put in like an aggressive buy order and really push the markets up, because when the volume comes in, that doesn't mean it's it's time to go all in. I typically, again, enter before the volume in a lower portion of the pattern, so that I can experience the move higher before everyone catches wind of the market actually moving up. Does that make sense? So the weekly candle, I want to show you guys this because remember, we're looking for buyers and sellers obligations, right? So as we have this weekly candle that just closed, right? It's a reversal candle. Like, I don't really like to see these large wicks below green candles. It is a bearish indication eventually, but sometimes in the short term, it does continue higher. But what I do is on the weekly close, I just take the close of that weekly candle and I just put a horizontal line somewhere right about there. So this would be the control candle, assuming that there is enough buying interest. Although again, there's no volume, but this could be, okay, two operative words, an indication that although there's not enough volume, this will be enough buying interest to hold the markets up here in the short term. And until the aggressive buyers or the buyers with the sufficient amount of volume to step in and push the markets higher, that would be the line in the sand right now in order for me to determine that. Does that make sense? So this red line is currently at 37.68. So that would be the one level. This doesn't mean that the market can't get below. Remember, we look for the close, right? So if it starts pushing down and the sellers are unsuccessful in fulfilling their obligation, because you know what their obligation is to take out the previous swing low, this red candle here, September the 20th, and that's going to be at like 35.33. So as long as the buyers are keeping the sellers in check, so to speak, and the sellers are unsuccessful at making a new low, because that's all we look for on the channel, lower lows, lower highs, higher lows, and patterns to determine this stuff, right? It's kind of weird, but I think it's unique. All right, this level right here, if the sellers cannot get below the previous swing low of this weekly candle, 35.33, assume that the buyers have control here, whether in the short term or the long term, this is how I look at the market. So I look at buyers and sellers only. And if you notice this wick at the top of this weekly candle, that means that the sell orders are clear all the way up to this level. Can it go through it? Yes. The highest point is at 38.88. So if the market goes up to 38.88, whether it's today or tomorrow, that's to be expected because it's already clear. Okay, the wicks also represent a clearance of orders, whether it's buyers or sell orders. In this case, it's sell orders. Okay, and that's it. Hopefully that was a good explanation in terms of what I'm looking for this week, the line in the sand. And we should proceed higher. And that's pretty much all I have. Yeah, at this point, again, guys, we've already taken profits, and we've taken profits on the way up. Small contracts, risky contracts on a very small move down. And now it's going up. And yeah, $40 this week, hopefully. If it gets rejected there, then, you know, that's to be expected as well. But I could see a conservative price target of $40. But in terms of this call, we're pretty much done. I mean, this call is set, it's sealed, because the 36.82 level has been accomplished. That was our conservative price target. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a pretty neat and, you know, interesting call. It's over. So anything after this point is just, you know, is just extras. Okay. So that's all I have for you, wonderful folks. So we'll probably, we may just kind of, you know, throttle down the Xpev videos, since everything has played out as we thought it would. And at this point, it's just, they call it like free money or something like that in the market. And that is pretty much it, guys. Okay. So potential $40. If it doesn't happen, then it's just simply still within this range. You have that one level in terms of the weekly candle, this candle being having control of the market. All right, then about $36-ish. That's all the information I have for you, wonderful folks. Hopefully you enjoyed that. So if you can support the channel by leaving an appropriate thumb just below the video, if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video. If you guys are new, we also explore alternative markets, Bitcoin, and altcoins. So kindly subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll send that out to you guys momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember, execute your strategies. Always be kind. Keep that positive energy. We'll talk soon, and bye for now.